One two one two one two one two. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Just in case y'all didn't read the title, it's going down. And it sounds like something like this.
Fuck work and be a boss. Fuck the juice, I got the sauce. Hey.
Oh, I gotta start that over. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Fuck work and be a boss. Fuck the juice, I got the sauce. I don't trip off what it costs. Back to back, I run it up. Hey, back to back, I run it up. It ain't my money get lost. Fuck work and be a boss. Fuck the juice, I got the sauce. Hey, tell them money make me come. I love a nigga from the slums. Plus the game I'm kicking for and knowing I'm a guy, so I'm speaking tongues. Hey, number gas in my lungs. East side where I'm from. I'm bossed up, now your nigga choosing, I pull up on you looking dumb. Fuck work and be a boss. Fuck the juice, I got the sauce. I don't trip off what it costs. Back to back, I run it up. Hey, back to back, I run it up. It ain't my money get lost. Fuck work and be a boss. Fuck the juice, I got the sauce. Hey, ain't fucking with it if it's regular. The shit they doing not irregular. The money the only thing ahead of us. Boss stud, now I run it up. Sauce stud, guess he want me now. I think I got him in a trance. Tell him catch me if you can, cause I'm busy chasing bands. Fuck work and be a boss. Fuck the juice, I got the sauce. I don't trip off what it costs. Back to back, I run it up. Hey, back to back, I run it.
Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you don't know who this is, I'm gonna give her a brief introduction. I've been knowing her for the longest. I had to get her in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, Daisy Bandz. B Jizzle. B Jizzle in the building.
You know.
Yeah. She in the building, y'all.
Yeah.
You know, and you know how she do. You know, she go hard or go home, you know what I mean?
And I ain't at home, am I?
Nah, you ain't at the crib. You are not at the crib. This is not the crib. So it's like home, but it ain't the crib. So you know what I'm saying? Just relax and do what you do. I'm gonna ask you some pretty good questions. I think pretty good questions. So I just want you to just sit back and enjoy.
We vibing.
Yeah. First, let's do one thing before we get going. Let's share the broadcast. If you can share it on your
Yeah. Make sure y'all share it.
Yeah, share it.
Make sure I do that.
That's what I want y'all to do is share it for me. Do that for me. Cause we're gonna talk about some good things. We're gonna talk about that ish. We gonna talk about that ish. Know what I mean? We gonna go in. We gonna get into it. You know what I mean? Let me say this. I've been around music a long time. I've been around a lot of people who had bars, who I thought had bars anyway.
He said
You know,
who he thought he had.
who I thought had bars. You know what I mean? And over the years I've seen people come up that could flow, that I thought that had it. People like Penelope Jones and all them, you know.
That's crazy you said her name.
Yeah.
Shout out to Penelope Jones. She actually was my she was like my trainer at a point in time. Shout out to Glue
Yeah. Penelope Jones. She is
Fun fact.
she is a legend.
Goat.
The,
That was a fun fact.
yes, fun fact. People don't know that, but I've been around music a long time. We used to do music, back in the day, back in the 90s, uh, late 80s, early 90s. Um, if you guys on Facebook, you can find this stream on Danny Faree, DANNIFAHREE. Share the broadcast, please share the broadcast. It boosts the algorithm, takes me to another level, so to speak. I like to talk about good things. I don't want to talk about no negative vibe type of deal. I just want to give good energy, as Miss Gwen would say, good energy. Anyway, so how you been doing, B-Joe?
I've been good. Scratch that. I've been great.
She been great. She said
great.
she said she been great. Can't complain.
I don't want to come off like I ain't into it, but I'm trying to get this shirt. Like
Yeah. Just share the broadcast. Y'all can share the broadcast.
We just shared the broadcast, so it's up.
To my YouTube people
Yeah.
and my Facebook people, share it.
You feel me?
You know what I mean?
It's the slightest you could do.
Yeah, this is
It
slightest.
take about 2-3 seconds.
That's
You
it. know what I mean?
Ain't too hard.
Exactly. So, and if you're on YouTube, you can find me on Danny Faree. Over there also. Last night I streamed to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at the same time. First, let's do a toast. Let's toast.
What we toasting to?
To success.
I did that.
To success and moving the bag.
If y'all at home, grab your water, your juice, whatever you got. Y'all can take a toast to that too, because we going into 2024. And he said we're gonna take a toast to success, and a lot of
toast to success. You know what I mean?
We already on that, so this to stay on that.
Exactly.
So y'all can take one with us.
Exactly. Take one. Take one.
Here he
That's
goes.
that heat. Oh, that's that heat. Oh, that's that heat.
Yeah.
That's that heat. All right, let me take these headphones
got this
out.
over here feeling real seasoned.
Yeah.
What Drewski say? 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Not Drewski. I mean, what's his name? Fat boy from Detroit.
Yeah. 2 seasons. You know what I mean? All right, so I want y'all to watch it on all the platforms. Please do that for me. I'm trying to get to this next level. Mm-hmm. I want everybody to understand what is about to transpire in the beginning of the year. We're going to do a lot of things. I'm going to try to have a lot of guests. Can you get it? You got it? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to try to have a lot of guests in, and I'm going to try to go out to a lot of places and do a lot of live broadcasting. All right, let me get down to it. So one of my questions I want to ask you is, where you from?
I'm from East St. Louis. To sum it up, I'm from East St. Louis. You know, a lot of people have a breakdowns of the city, so it all depends on how you want to break it down. But I'm gonna say East St. Louis. You break it down to certain people, they gonna tell you Charlie. So.
Okay. Well, you right. Well, let me say this. You right there on the border. You was right there on the border.
Yeah, and they go outside of exact.
You go one block or 2 blocks. You and Charlie. Well, 5 blocks. You and Charlie.
They know what we on.
Yeah. They know what y'all.
They know
what I'm
what
saying.
Doing.
But it is what it is. You know what I mean? So what? Give people a little history on, because some people just think you just come out the hood and blah blah blah, but they don't know you're a Saluki. You've been
big Saluki.
You know what I'm saying? Carbondale in the
Shout
building.
out to SIUC.
You know what I mean? So people don't know that.
Yeah.
I know that, but other people
Yeah.
don't know that. They just think you just somebody
Nah,
out the
I
hood.
actually went
yeah.
to major in engineering.
Oh, okay. What made you do that? Engineering. Or you just was chasing the
Nah,
bag or
no,
somebody?
no, it was bigger than the money. I like building stuff from scratch, like starting from scratch, start like making stuff, dealing with stuff, numbers, computer, just period. So
Yeah.
I thought it would have been a lane for me, but once I had to see how much you got to sit down,
Right, right, right. You didn't want to do that.
nah, that's too much sitting down for me.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't sit down that much, not
Right.
like that. One
Right.
spot for too many hours like that.
Right, right.
Nah.
All right. So then is that what got you into the music? What got you into the
I was
music?
already into the music. To be completely honest though, my daddy rapped. So I don't know if it came a little by influence, but I always been in the music. I've been reciting music and re-rapping songs and all that since I was probably elementary school.
Right, right, right.
So
So then
I didn't really pick it up. I'm gonna be all the way real. I didn't really pick it all the way up until my cousin Mikey. Shout out to Mikey. My cousin Mikey moved from Syracuse, New York.
mhm.
And he came to stay with my family, with my uncle and them or whatever. And he was kind of dipping and dabbing in the rap. But that whole New York swag was crazy, and I already was influenced by it way before I even met him.
Right.
So when I met him, it was kind of like connecting the dots. Like, damn, this somebody who's straight from New York. So
Right.
getting a chance to sit up close, it was different. And
Right.
him and my homeboy next door, his name was LaRon. He from St. Louis. They had started a group called City High, and they used to be next door rapping and shit. So I used to come over there and check them out. And they used to be like, say this part. It was like certain little parts
Right,
that they
right,
used to
right,
try to have
right.
me to say for a girl to fit their song or
Right.
whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So after a while, they'll be like, dang, man, you got a nice voice. You should probably try to. Really wasn't my thing, though. I was heavy into sports. That type of stuff wasn't even.
Right.
It was like, whatever. And then I met Pooh Man.
Right.
I don't know if you know Pooh Man, but shout out
Right,
to my
right.
boy A. Watt. And his uncle, Vernon or whatever, he was engineering at the time. And I linked up with Pooh. And it kind of just went from there. For real, for real.
Okay.
I was in Hood Breed. I don't know if everybody know about that, but
So what? Oh, wait. Let's go
Yeah.
back to the sports. So the sports,
mm-hmm.
you used to hoop.
Hoop. Oh, I did. Hold on. You capping me down with just saying hooping.
No, I'm just saying.
No, I'm talking
don't know
talking shit.
what all you.
But no, I played basketball, volleyball, track, and what I said? Softball.
Okay. So you wasn't the one that they said that the white girl crossed her.
No,
That wasn't you.
no, it was not me. I remember a lot. I don't never remember getting my ankles broken.
Oh, that wasn't you. That wasn't
That
you.
wasn't me.
That wasn't you getting
Nah,
crossed.
that wasn't me.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's it's just for me on the outside, just watching you grow up and grow into who Daisy Bandz is. It's been exciting for me. So tell me, how did you link up with the Zoo Crew, ZK3?
Okay. Can't forget the 3. So, like I said, me and Pooh Man, we went to school. I said went together. Pause. Went to school together at Lansdowne. Like I said, his uncle was recording us or whatever. That turned into, we linked up with Kelly and Kibi. Before then, it wasn't Zoo Crew, though. It was Hood Breed. So it kind of rolled over from that with me and Pooh. And Pooh Man, we had a talent show. And if you remember this, you a GOAT. Because a lot of people don't even remember this. It ain't too many people that can say they fucking performed at the East Side Homecoming. I did that. That's like bucket list shit. You hear me? I wasn't even no fucking singer. No, I think I was probably a sophomore. It was me, Pooh Man, Kibi, and Kelly. We had performed for Homecoming. That shit was lit or whatever.
Right.
So that was kind of that fizzed out when nobody really, it was kind of like, we in school, we playing sports, we lit. Well, nobody really trying to take that rap shit serious for real at the time. So a couple years after, year or two after, it was probably our junior, senior. It was our senior year. We met D Money.
Mm-hmm.
Pooh Man put me on D Money.
Shout out to D Money.
Shout out. Big D Money, big Skrilla, you know. So
that's my guy.
yeah, he was in the talent show too. It was
Yeah.
a talent show that we was
Yeah.
doing. So we was rehearsing this shit. I can't make this up. My boy was still recording on the damn tape player.
Oh, okay.
So Pooh like, man, I know this dude.
So about what time? What year? Around?
Shit. I was a senior. I was a senior or junior.
Okay,
so
got it.
he asked could D Money go to the studio with us.
Right.
So he like, man, this nigga hard.
Right.
But he don't got no
Right.
outlet. He just know how to record on the tape player, like real deal beating. Recording that shit on the tape player. I'm like, damn. I heard him. You heard him.
Right.
I was like, hey, hold on. This boy cold.
Yeah, that boy was cold.
So we took him to the studio.
Yeah.
And we meshed. And it was just like, the rest was history.
Right.
Shout out to the rest of the gang. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Purrs, RIP Purrs, you know. Shout out to Stank. I said D Money, Rex, Pooh Man, the guys.
Okay, whoa. Now,
Big Low.
For me, it's like I don't know if I should say this.
What?
For me, I want to see that Zoo Crew just drop one more burn
One
on
for the
them.
road.
One for the road, a burn on them. You know what I'm saying? And
So,
cause when I first meet all them cats, I was like, they hard.
before our time.
I mean, it's some crew. It was some crews of people out there, and
doing it like this.
I was like, yeah, they hard. They giving them the business. I mean, just burner after burner. You know what I mean? I shot a couple videos for them.
Definitely shot a couple videos.
Just
I'm high.
Yeah, that was a cut.
That was a burner.
That was a cut for somebody who didn't rap at that time. I was like, man, that dude is nice. You know what I'm saying?
It was like
Yeah.
figuring it out.
I'm high. I got it in there somewhere. But anyway, let me see what else. Then I'm asking you. I already asked you how you started rapping. I already asked you where you
So I
from.
went from Zoo Crew, and so I'm gonna help you out
Okay.
with bridging.
Okay.
So the group shit kind of like fizzed out or whatever.
Yeah.
I went solo.
Okay.
It probably was like 2014, 15 or some shit, 16 maybe. I went solo. Changed my name from B-Joe to Daisy Bandz.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like a gift and a curse, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like a lot of people knew me so much off of that, and I had got so far that I did off of the name B-Joe, that switching like that,
Right.
it was real hard to kind of connect the dots to get people to know this the same person. Like with a lot of people who kind of lost connect with the brand and the movement, because I did kind of fall back a little because I had a lot of personal shit that was going on, losing family members and certain shit like that.
Right.
So coming back with the Daisy Bandz, it was like rebranding. It was fresh. It was
Right.
new.
Right.
It was a whole new wave and shit. It hit. I ended up getting couple positions with people. I had a little management situation going on with a team out of LA or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the whole clothes thing came from, to be for real, with Ern, who was my manager at the time.
Yeah.
They was pretty much telling me, like, man, within the next 2-3 years, fashion gonna be like just as big and important in music as the music.
Right. Right.
So I ain't gonna lie, at the time it was kind of like, I hear you. I'm hearing them, but it was, to me, it was like clothes, like fashion.
Right,
How the hell is
right,
fashion finna
right.
tie in with the music? But I did it anyway.
Yes.
So at the time, they had me doing this event hosted by Too High Radio or whatever, and they had me down in Atlanta for Hip Hop Award weekend. So I was down there doing shit, and they had me to come up with a new single to promote for the weekend going over into the new year, because it was fourth quarter.
Right.
So I had came up with trap shit.
Right.
So because they was like, it need to be something that's, you know, tied into you, something that you can really push your brand and you at the same time and tie it all in. So I'm like, okay, what is me? Like, what is it that when you know me, when you see me, when you think me, like, what is it that stand out?
Right.
And it was like, I'm a get it. Like, if you don't know nothing else about me, you know I'm a hustler. I'm a get it. I'm a grind.
Right.
But it's like, I feel like hustle is kind of like overused and kind of worn out a little. I feel like, so it was kind of like trapper. But I feel like at the time when I was running with it, it was based off of my influences at the time of, rappers and music and shit that I live in the lifestyle, but it turned into something way bigger. Like,
Right.
Because I ain't want people to keep thinking, because like I said, when you say trap shit, people automatically think drugs. Like at the time, people automatically think drugs or negative shit. So once I realized that I already kind of got too deep in it, it was like, I got to find a way to clean it up and make people understand where I really mean, where I'm coming from with it.
Right.
So like I said, they had me on the clothes shit. I had did the single, so we came up with some promo T-shirts for the single.
Right.
And those was the pink T-shirts. I don't know if you probably remember it, but those was the black with the trap house, the pink trap house and shit on.
Exactly.
Man, I dropped them things and they went crazy. I sold.
Okay. So for people who don't know, if you've been hiding under a rock, let me say that.
Cause that's where you gotta be.
If you've been hiding under a rock, you don't know that she also does clothes. She has a whole line, and it's probably doing greater than most that you can imagine.
I'm talking about head to
what I'm saying?
toe with it. All I don't got on
and it's called Trap Scholar. She got the hats. She got the Letterman jacket. She got the
jersey,
the fatigue pants, the hoodie,
the pants.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? And something's on the way. Y'all just gotta bear with me. It's something on the way that y'all ain't seen yet.
I can really kick my feet up.
Yeah. So it's something on the way, and it's just one of those things where she got a lot of stuff going on. People need to we need to embrace the people in our areas. That way, I'm not gonna say local. I'm just gonna say the people out of our region can be just as large as people in any other region.
Facts.
So we have to support each other, because we have our own style of fashion. We have our own style of music. Everything we got, we have our own right here in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say this about the rap music. And this is the only time you gonna hear me say this, but I gotta say it. With the rap music, I believe, and it's just me, I believe, and I always believe, that the East Side was gonna save the game. Hey, we still got time. Sexy Red and did her thing, but how long? How if there's, I don't know how what's the longevity on that. However, she shout out to her. She doing her thing, and it's music, and her music is selling. That's what the whole mission is, to get out there and sell music. You know what I mean? So, and I know some people don't. She a little bit ratchet and blah blah blah. But it's just the thing of that. If that's the mission, is to make money and to put out music that people like, or the hood like, or whatever audience that you're trying to reach. If the goal is to put that particular music out, then she is successful at that. You know what I'm saying? So in saying that, I want to ask you. So did I ask you what made you get into fashion?
No, but I had kind of said it. But being still with that though, I have always been into fashion. Like, it's been something I always that, and I know to some people that should be sounding cliche, just like the rap should be like,
Right,
oh,
right,
I
right,
always been, but no, real shit, I always been. So it's just always been something that I've been into. So when I
right,
finally found the
right,
space to do it, I did it.
right, right,
And
right.
it's crazy because y'all ain't seen the, y'all probably only seen about a fifth. I ain't gonna cap it. Y'all probably seen about a 15th of what I really want to do and can do with the clothes.
Right, right, right. Uh, like I said, I got some trap scholar stuff upstairs.
Definitely got some trap scholars.
Uh,
Had to get them laced.
so it's in Atlanta. Did you that? How did they gravitate to it in Atlanta?
So in Atlanta, it definitely, I ain't gonna hold you. It definitely caught people attention when people used to see me in it. It caught people attention, so that was a good thing to me. But even still, in Atlanta, it's a little bit of a different speed. Like you got people who wear, um, not to say regular clothes, but then you got a nice amount of people who wear designer or certain name brand when it comes to Atlanta. So to have people still want to buy your shit in Atlanta, not knowing who you are, just solely off of,
Right,
damn, that
right,
shit hard. What's that?
right.
It say a lot. But I will say, catch a win in Atlanta, it definitely take putting work in, or you gotta have that shit.
Yeah,
But like they say,
yeah.
good dope sell itself.
Yes, exactly. You, like I say, you got good product. It's gonna sell itself. People will gravitate to it. It ain't. It at that point, it's not hard work. I mean, you got to do a different kind of marketing to reach out to people that are
I definitely had to get
in other
outside
areas. Yeah.
to make
Yes.
shit happen in
Yes.
Atlanta. It,
Yes.
it definitely wasn't no internet ass shit. Like
Right.
they too like this
Yeah.
for that. Like
Yeah.
that internet shit happening DMs or tagging and all that
Yeah.
shit, like throwing a rock down the
Yeah.
hallway. Like
Yes.
you got a better chance at getting outside, moving around, mingling, and actually getting your name up, your face card up, getting
Right.
familiar with people,
Right.
people getting familiar with you. So it's a little different when they see your name pop up on social media. When they already then
Mm-hmm.
bump shoulders with you in person, it's like, oh, this old girl who I seen
Right.
in the
Right.
club, this
Right.
old girl
Right.
who
Right.
came up to me.
Right.
So it'd be a little different.
So,
Game.
have you ever thought about with the clothing part? Have you ever thought about on the luxury end or more just stay on the streetwear end?
I feel like it's already transitioning.
Right. Right.
Like it started off. I don't want to offend nobody. Like y'all already know, I'm far from a racist or anything like that. But I can't hold you. These pants and the other part that I dropped, I have more white people
Yeah.
stopping me and asking me about these pants than
Yeah.
I did black people.
Yeah.
So I don't even think it's streetwear. I don't consider my clothes streetwear.
Mm-hmm.
Being that I done sold to,
Yeah.
at this point, I've sold to anybody.
Yes.
I'm
Right,
talking about
right,
it that blew me.
Right. Right.
Like, fuck me up at the
Right.
store.
Right.
White lady, every bit of probably like 60.
Right. Right.
Came in the store. She walking through. She seen that sweatsuit set that I had dropped, the pink, the purple, and the
Yeah.
turquoise.
Right.
She was like, this nice. We looking like, okay. So she was like, so my boy Top was like, so who you thinking about getting this for? A grandkid or something? She was like, no, for me.
Right. Right.
So I'm like, damn, like
Right.
this shit, like it hit
Right.
different when you got people who don't look like you, not even in the same age bracket as you,
Yeah.
maybe even not even the same tax bracket as you,
Right.
and they see your shit and all they see is, damn, that's nice.
Right.
You know, not judging the name.
I think what happens too is that it's the energy.
Yeah.
Sometimes people gravitate to the energy, and some people got it, some people don't have it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the energy, but shout out to the lady who bought the hoop.
No, for real. Shout out to her. And shout out to everybody else who's been buying. I'm talking about from the Jersey, Letterman.
Shout out to her.
Crazy.
Okay, so don't forget to share the broadcast. Give me some likes, some thumbs up. I'm over on YouTube also.
Turn us up.
Um, so, another thing I want to ask you is, okay, I want to talk about as an artist,
Hmm.
as an artist, uh, what old or let me see, old artists or even new artists, who's in your top five? First give me the top five old ones, and then give me who you think is hot now.
I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like my top five has changed probably 5 times within the past year. I
Right,
don't know what's up with it.
right,
With the currents though,
right.
not the old. The old. I come on now, y'all already know who top on the list. I feel like I don't even gotta say it, but I gotta say it. Big Dog Weezy, Wayne is definitely on the list. If you don't got Wayne on your list,
Wayne,
what?
what'd you say?
Huh? Well, now
What
we ain't about to start no ride up here
did,
now.
did she just say Wayne?
The GOAT. Yes,
Wayne the
metaphorically
goat.
speaking. Yes, metaphorically speaking. If you don't feel like that man has touched damn near every genre, like, come on, we ain't
I
finna
mean,
do that.
yeah.
We ain't
Wayne
finna
did
do
his
that.
thing. You know
We
what I'm
ain't finna
saying?
do that. That was a whole different.
Yeah. That's. I mean, at that time, yeah,
For
that
sure. That's
that era
different.
is good. What you think about
Biggie.
who came out? BG came. Ain't he home? Who's
Yeah.
that? BG at the crib, right?
Yeah.
So, have you heard any of his music yet?
Yeah.
What you think?
He been snapping.
Oh,
I ain't
okay.
gonna hold you. BG been going hard for the time period that he done been in jail and all this that and that. For him to catch up and been coming,
Yeah,
I think he been doing pretty good.
yeah. When he first came out, when I first seen him, I was like, well, he look off
Yeah,
balance.
but
He look off. I
the
think he back
songs
in the
I've been
rhythm now.
hearing, yeah, the stuff
He
I've been
back in the
hearing, it sound
rhythm
like he
now.
back in
Yeah.
flow. But I definitely got Biggie on the list.
What you say?
Biggie,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
on my list, and it's bigger than I know how some people. His swag
Yeah,
and the way his
His
approach.
swag was good. I think, me personally, I think that he at the top of the list for one because first of all, New York love him.
Of course.
He a Brooklyn son, so I get that. Then he is great. He was great. I think his music was good. It evolved from when he first dropped his first stuff
Mhm.
to the stuff he dropped in the end. I think that was the transition going into that, using the samples and stuff that Diddy put together. I think that was good. Um, but you know, I'm a Pac fan, so
Come on
uh,
now,
the thing about
they can't respectfully be on the same list.
yeah, they
I'm
always
like,
go they
come
always
on
gonna be on the
now.
same list. They always gonna be on the same list. But sometimes I weigh stuff based on uh, are we judging it by their particular era? Or are we judging it by um, the amount of units they sold? I don't know how
To
people
me,
judge it.
I judge it off
Or are
of.
we judging it off of who I liked?
I judge it a little off of all of them.
Yeah.
For me,
Hmm.
influence, swag, like an influence carries on, like over, like Wayne did shit, like you know,
You keep bringing up Wayne. What is?
cause that man had generational influence. You see how many people that shit lingered down to? That's different. And you see how many people he put. Furthermore, which is why I got what Pac on the list. Pac got to be on the list. Influence. Influence a lot of. That
Yeah.
was a big influence.
Pac, I think Pac for me, I think Pac kind of he kind of I think wanted to be probably more uh, on the black movement end versus being on the thug end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he talked more about moving black people into a different space than he talked about the shoot 'em up bang bang stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? After he did Juice, I think he kind of changed and was on this whole different level. But I mean, that's the evolution.
Who I said Pac, Biggie, Wayne, Jay-Z, Drake for me.
Jay-Z, okay, that's cool. That's a good list.
It's a cool list. That's for me.
Drake is the GOAT too.
Man, diversity is
Cause
great.
now, because I'll be looking at how many units people
Now,
sold.
Kanye is cold too, though. I can't count Kanye
Ye
down.
cold. Well, Ye is.
But I feel like Drake
Yeah.
touched more.
Yeah. So Drake probably done sold more units. M sold more units than anybody in history.
Unpopular opinion.
No,
I'm not an Eminem fan.
No, I'm not talking. I ain't talking about the fan part.
No, I'm just
talking
saying
about-
because you brought it up.
Because I say that based on the amount of units that they sell.
Doesn't take away
sell.
that he cold.
He is.
It's
He
just
is
not
cold.
for me.
I mean, he is nice,
It's
but
just-
he sold a lot of units. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
He sold a lot of units. I think he's number one. Drake, then Ye is number 3. I think. Yeah. So those two guys sold a lot of units. So that's why I be basing on why y'all say this person the greatest, because you like him or amount of units he sold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or his success in, like they say Jay-Z is the greatest because of his success, his business success.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You say, well, he a billionaire. Ain't nobody else a billionaire. The money, I think the business part don't have nothing to do with rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now his rap career may have gotten him to where he can buy into companies and stuff like that. However, I think that we keep, well, some people keep putting him into that category based on his billionaire success. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yeah, he a billionaire, but look at how many units he sold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't sell more than M. He didn't sell more than Drake. You know what I'm saying? How is he the greatest rapper? Now he might be the greatest businessman. That's different.
That's definitely different.
You know what I'm saying? That's whole something different. But I think that he cold though. He is cold. But I don't know why he haven't sold as many units as Drake. But hey,
Yeah.
he cold.
Now we going new school.
New school.
Money bag, yo.
Yeah, money bag. The last album was nice. The
Last couple.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now he I got
bag
my
you put in work.
I have my opinion about the Moneybagg Yo come up thing. I think that he
What?
cause no. So my partner told me about him when I first heard him. I was like, yeah, he is nice, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I think that Dolph was down there killing them boy. Dolph, but see the thing about Dolph was independent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it just, to me, ever since Dolph passed, seemed like everybody got their chest out now.
Yeah.
Down there. You know what I'm saying? Before then, he was down there eating them. You know what I'm saying? And I think Dolph had yet to touch the surface of where he could have been.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like to some people he was big. I don't even think some people realize that he wasn't as big that he could have been.
Right. Yeah, and he was gaining momentum. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the independent space. I think that he was gonna be large. You know what I'm saying? As far as Memphis rappers go.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. Baby normally in my top. Baby didn't start. He done had a floppy couple months.
Little Baby or Lil Baby?
Lil Baby.
Okay.
He done had a couple.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's been happening, but
Yeah.
yeah, Mo 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with who Mo 3 is,
Mm-hmm.
but Mo 3 was, I feel like, even though he's dead, I
Mm.
feel like he's still considered new school. He was different. Like, he was different. I feel like a lot of these rappers like Ride Wave and all these,
Right.
not to take away from nothing they doing. I feel like a lot of these niggas once Mo 3 passed, it
Mm.
gave a lot of more room for a lot of
Right.
niggas in that lane to start prospering more because he ain't there
Right.
no
Right.
more.
Right.
But that's 3. I don't know. I'm gonna give it to Sexy off the strength. It ain't even got nothing to do with music. It got everything to do with grind and the work she been putting in. Like to
Right.
say Sexy Red ain't putting in work right now, you gotta be like,
Right. Right. Sexy is doing her thing. I think she is she one of those people out of the Midwest that's gonna be the music gonna be playing for a while. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, for a lot of women, they be like,
yeah.
she
I mean, of
she a little-
course,
she a
her
little- she a
music
little
is
rough, you know what I'm
controversial
saying?
as fuck. You can't deny that.
Right.
But at the same time, you can't say you ain't seen a female putting in this work and in this much of all over the
And she been
place.
out a while.
And I know a lot of people don't want to admit it, but I know a lot of people thought
She
she
been
would
out
have
a
buzzed. She would have buzzed
while.
out already.
Yes.
I know a
Yes.
lot of people
Yes.
thought that,
Yes.
and she's still going.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
I feel like to not put her in
Right.
that spot is crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if she don't. I'm sure she's gonna make freshman.
Yeah.
Double XL. I'm
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the last spot is kind of hard.
So, like I say, a lot of people don't know that she been around for a while,
Long time,
and
actually.
and her style ain't changed. Now she might have had a couple different producers and stuff like
I feel
that.
like it upgraded.
Yeah. So she probably had a couple different producers, large, more popular producer or something like that, or somebody who produced a bigger sound for her. She, yeah, she doing her thing. I can't be mad at her. You know what I'm saying? Cause when I listen to that, I'm looking for them hoes. That track is dope.
The beat
And
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? The beat crazy. She ain't even got to rap. The track is hot.
The
You know what I'm saying?
production and the work her
Yes.
team putting
Yes.
in behind her, they
Yes.
going crazy.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know Trinidad James is a part of her team.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I really don't know who her team is.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't get into who was leading the team. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't ever know who she was signed to. So for me, it's
And the last spot is me. Fuck it. I'm the last spot.
oh yeah. So for us females go, yeah, you always on my top. You know what I mean?
I'm on the top.
So and then so it's been a nice little journey for you. You got a lot of things in the fire. You know what I'm saying? And close it out. I want to know. What do you have planned for the future of your corporation? You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the branding of Daisy Bandz or whether it's Trap Scholar.
Actually, it's all 4 per se. Well, 5. I'm speaking. I feel like I'm finna go ahead and speak it into existence. But I got 5 major, well, for the most part, 5 main hats that I'm wearing for the most part, and that's the Zoo Crew shit. I'm definitely trying to go ahead and get that
Mm-hmm.
fully back and pushing for sure. Like you brought up Daisy Bands, y'all definitely. I've been recording. Don't get it twisted. I got new music, but I definitely think I'm aim to start dropping again. 2024. Trap Scholar clothing. I Yeah, I might see that store 2024. I don't know. We might see. And as far as TSC printing and embroidery, I plan on making it the biggest distributing company in the Midwest and then the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. for all your printing and embroidery needs. I plan on making that the biggest outsourcing
Right, right.
company in St. Clair County / Illinois Midwest,
Because actually we need
and
it. You know
keep
what I'm saying?
growing.
I mean, we do a lot of buying or doing getting products from other places versus we because actually this area at one time used to be big in textile and shoes and stuff like that. I think we got away from that. You
I
know,
mean, I think it's still
everything
shoe.
is shipped overseas
Man,
now. You
yeah,
know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
So I think we need to get back to that. It's coming back. It's slowly coming back.
Gonna bring it back.
So yeah,
And then my lastly, my Daisy for Kids. At my Scholar Academy. I'm trying to start my nonprofit organization and scholarship fund for kids who basically, long story short, who lose their parents.
right,
Kids who lose their parents at a young age, who have to pretty much fend for themselves. That should be hard.
right,
I see
right,
it firsthand.
right,
And kids who trying to further, like young entrepreneurs, people who starting young, who already got it. Because you'll be surprised the amount of kids who know what they want to do young, and they have people
right,
around who
right, right,
them that's like, oh, you still young, you
right,
still
right,
young.
right.
But no, these kids be knowing exactly what they be wanting to do sometimes, and the faster you listen to them and put them in where they in the right environment, the faster they can blossom and groom. So hopefully I can get that fully started and going. So look forward to that. The Daisy for Kids and the Scholar Academy Foundation.
Yeah, cause I mean, cause just me growing up and when I was young, it was always it's always dreaming of doing something. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Uh, a lot of people don't realize how much your child or kids will be motivated if you help them live out their dreams. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of oh, I want to be this. I want to. You got to put them in that atmosphere to inspire them to do better and to follow their dreams. You know, some people just sit down
Yeah,
somewhere.
they gonna shoot you down
you
because I
ain't
got
doing
shot
it.
down.
Yeah,
Like, and I know a lot of people probably don't want to believe it because they on the outside looking like,
yeah,
oh, but don't get me wrong, it's still some family members who like that little clothes, that the little clothes, the
hmm,
people who around you who you think would be your biggest supporters, still be downplaying what you doing, but you just gotta look at that shit as motivation. The kid, I know that shit be sounding cliche,
right, right,
but it's facts because them same people, it's gonna go one or two ways. They gonna be so salty that they didn't even fucking believe in you that they ain't, it's gonna be sickening for them to even look your way,
hmm,
or it's gonna take everything in them to stop themselves from trying to jump on your fucking bandwagon when they see it going where it's going. So don't even trip because it's the
right,
double back.
right. So some people do it because somebody shot their dreams down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't
And
do
that's
that. You ain't
that's
gonna do that.
true.
But you got to think years ago that old mentality was, oh, you just got to get you a job. I got to
Yeah.
get a job and blah blah blah. And sometimes it's like I don't want to do that. I never wanted to do that. You know what
And
I'm
don't get
saying?
me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with getting a job, especially if you
Yeah,
got a
but if
plan
not,
for the money to take it where you
yes,
know you
yes.
really trying to
Yeah,
go.
so you got to get in and take it to another level and to another place for the simple fact you don't want to work 40 years for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's always the dream is always good. You know what I'm saying? And I be and trying to encourage a lot of young people just follow them dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Taking risks and advantage of possibilities.
Yes.
Got to.
Exactly.
Because if you don't, you ain't gonna never. It's gonna be always a what if.
Yes. What if?
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
What if I coulda should nah.
Worst place to live in. Go ask somebody that's in their 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
They'll tell you. That's the worst. That'll eat you up thinking about all the shit you shoulda, coulda did,
Yes.
and you had the opportunity, but you didn't because you listened to somebody else.
Right.
Or
Because you don't want, you don't want to leave no regrets. No regrets. I mean, you get laid all on the line. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, got to.
And you just see so many people. As I get older, I see a lot of people just talk about what they coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know what I'm saying?
Or finna do.
Finna do.
I'm finna do this.
Yeah, finna
do that.
Yeah, but it's
For 2 years.
yes, exactly. So it's been a pleasure having you on.
Free game for
Daisy
y'all.
Bandz is in the building.
Check me out
And,
now.
Don't forget to share the broadcast. Go back and look at it
Big
as many
stuff
times
coming.
you want to. My plan is to begin to have more guests in. I'm rearranging my little studio. I got photography stuff going on also. And I want y'all to just get prepared. The future is beautiful. And I'm signing off. Shout out to Zoo Crew, D Money,
Shout out to the guys.
everybody.
Long live P-Murder.
Dame Dollar.
Big Diddy in
He
the
out
city.
there.
What's the
out
word?
there.
Ola,
You know
what's
what I mean?
poppin' short tight?
Yeah.
Skrilla, what it is. Low Dog, Big Rex a Million. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
First to do it. We was the first to do it like that.
Exactly.
Don't have you for saying it.
So, it's been real, y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all.
Shop with the biggest.
And don't forget, Trap Scholar. Y'all
I
can
know
look-
y'all been seeing them Eastside Letterman jerseys and them hockey jerseys and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Come shop with me.
Yeah, come shop with her.
Custom whatever. We can do it whatever, however you
Shop
want it.
with
Whatever. Baby mamas, grannies, cousins, aunties.
So,
uncles.
okay, before we go, tell people how they can reach you.
So, like I said, I wear a lot of hats, so bear with me, but you gotta listen fast, not too slow, because you listen too slow, you might be missing. I might already be gone out the goddamn door, so we're gonna run it one time for the folks that's slow. You can hear me if you want some rap shit. Daisy Bandz, all platforms. If it ain't Daisy Bandz, it's Bjo, but 9 times out of 10, it's Daisy Bandz. I'm on all platforms. If you're trying to get me about some clothes, TrapScholarClothing.com. Trap Scholar Clothing on all platforms. I'm talking about even if you're trying to pay me on Cash App, it's Trap Scholar Clothing. Everything is Trap Scholar Clothing. You can find me on there. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
One call away, one stop shop for whatever.
Yeah. All right, so I'm signing off. It's been real.
It's been too real.
2 fingers mean peace. All right.